Everyone, this is Traci O'Connor again, one of your production sales leaders, and I am going to go over something today that I have had a lot of requests on lately, especially with SecureDoc having gone away and having the alternative. People are wondering, is there a way for me to just do a lot of these things that I was doing through the mobile app? So I want to show you today specifically something called how to adjust your task templates. So you might be wondering, what is a task template? So on the nCino mortgage app, it actually has a task template that basically changes as the application questions are answered, or there are specific tasks that might be defaulted every single time. Who can change these task templates? Well, first of all, if you're a regional admin and set up as a regional admin, you can change it for the region, so it shows up for your branches within your region. If you're a branch administrator, so branch manager or branch administrator, then you'll be able to do that also for your entire branch and just change the whole task template. But this can even be done at the loan officer level. So I'm going to show you where you access this. I'm going to walk you through how you make those changes. So first of all, for a branch administrator, you're going to not only, or possibly even regional admin, you won't just have this personal section, you'll have a section above that. And of course, for me, I'm a company admin, so mine is company settings and company info. But if you're a regional admin, you'll have regional settings. If you're a branch admin, you'll have branch settings. So you're gonna come in here, and in your case, it might be branch settings. Also, if you're a loan officer wanting to make these changes, then you would come in under settings and then just go down to task templates. But I'm gonna come up here. Actually, I'll just do it here from my personal one, but you can access it. If you're a branch admin, you would click on here and it would say branch settings, and you would come down to where it shows borrower tools, and you would click on task templates. But we're going to go to the same place here, but I'm going to go into the personal one and just show you guys from my own view. Okay, so when you come in here, you might have something in here that says customize, and you're going to want to go ahead and change and click on customize. But if you do have a new task template, that's in case you want to create a whole nother condition or a document that you're going to be requesting. And just to give you guys some perspective, I'm going to jump over really quickly to the borrower portal just to kind of show you from their side what it looks like. So in this sample borrower, they have 5 tasks pending, and these are usually based off of what is on the application. So based on how the questions were answered on the application, there are different conditions or document requests that come up automatically for them so that they can take care of those and get them over to you quickly and securely. So in this particular case, it's asking for most recent 30 days of pay stubs, most recent 2 years W-2s, most recent 2 years filed tax returns, but then the borrower can always upload other documents. So those initial set of conditions or tasks that get assigned to the borrower are driven by the task template. So let's go back and go ahead and see how we can change that task template. So for example, right in here where it says divorce decree and or child support order, it looks like this one is not assigned to anybody right now. It's set as a default task, but it's inactive. So if I had activated this, then it would potentially be asking for it on each and every application, which we don't want. So what you would do is you would go ahead and click on this particular task, and then you would click here on edit, or you could, let's look at the other ones. You could delete it. If you're like, I'm never going to ask for that on the initial task template, I'll ask for it if I need it once I review the file, you could just delete that one. If you have some that are defaulted, like this one right here, 2 months bank statements, it's a default task, and obviously since that one does not say inactive, that means it's active. So if I wanted to change this one, I could come over here and click it to inactive. But I'm going to go ahead and change this divorce decree and or child support order so that I could show you guys an example of what it looks like to adjust these. So we're going to come in here to edit. And notice that right now it's set on borrower, and then so once we correct it for borrower and get it the way we want, then we're going to want to do the same thing for co-borrower, and then we're going to save it. So right now the task name is asking for divorce decree and or child support order. Let's go ahead and adjust this so that we're just asking for divorce decree in this case, and then I'm going to choose document type. It's really not as important about document type. You can type in your own, or you can choose from a list. You can can hit other and then rename it. But I wouldn't mess with this, the LOS ID, or if you want to put in a task description to give more details, you can. But right down here is the important part. So automatic trigger. So right now it's set on none. So that means that this will only be asked for if the loan officer goes in, or the loan officer assistant or processor go in and ask for it specifically. Default is when it's going to ask for it on every application, no matter what. Obviously, we don't want that in this case. We're not going to ask for a divorce decree. Dynamic trigger. This is the thing that's going to be used the most often, and that this is the thing you're going to want to get really good at figuring out, okay, how do I want to set this up? So in this particular case, we might want the divorce decree, let's say, for example, when there's alimony as far as other income. So condition is basically meaning whatever the question is on the application. So if they were to say that they had other income, let's come down in here and look for other income that they want to add. So what is the additional income source? That's going to be a good one here. So if they answer alimony, then that's when we would need the divorce decree. So I'm going to say, what is the additional income source? That's going to be the question on the application. Now, if that is equal to, if their answer is equal to alimony, that's when we would want it to automatically ask for the divorce decree. Now, I'm going to do that also for COBAR. So let's go through this again. I'm going to change it to dynamic trigger. So that means it'll automatically happen based on their answers on the application. So dynamic trigger for the co-borrower also, same situation. Co-borrower, if they were to add other income, and that was alimony. So let's say, what is the additional income source? That's the question here. And conditional value would be alimony. Now I'm going to go ahead and save template. So now, for both the borrower and co-borrower, if they were to answer on the application that they have additional income and it was alimony, it'll automatically ask them for the divorce decree. So now we might want to change, for example, this current mortgage statement. So maybe I want to change this to a refinance if the purpose of the loan is a refinance. So again, I'm going to come in here to edit, and then I'm going to ask for current mortgage statement. And I'm going to go ahead and keep this as a dynamic because I want it to be based on what's asked for on the application. But this time I'm going to go ahead and come down to purpose of loan. We'll scroll down and look for purpose of loan. What are you needing a loan for? And if they say refinance, then we're going to want to go ahead and ask for the current mortgage statement. So now let me put that on the co-borrower as well. What are you needing a loan for? And it's equal to refinance. And now I'm going to go ahead and save template. So now it's going to ask for a current mortgage statement if they answer that they're looking for a refinance. We want to get that current mortgage statement. Now keep in mind, I may want to do that exact same thing and create a new task template, but this time I might want to go ahead and add the exact same thing but for a cash out refinance, because obviously this is just a refinance situation, but I might want the exact same thing and the answer is cash out refinance. Then I'm going to create the exact same condition here, current mortgage statement, and I'm going to make the condition, what are you needing a loan for? And I'm going to make that equal to cash out refinance. And you can change, like right now the view is only 10 conditions. I can either change the view to 25 so I can see all of the tasks that are assigned and adjust these. So I would just spend some time going in here and cleaning these up and making it just the way you want. And if you guys have any more questions on how to do this, I know it's not the easiest thing to do, but once you get the hang of it, it's really not difficult. But definitely reach out if you have any other questions to edgesupport@apmortgage.com. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.